Welcome back to part 2, everybody. Amanda, I understand you need to leave us shortly, so I'm going to let you go for it. And we're going to start off by having Amanda tell us about the upcoming events. We heard in session 1 about how important events are, and Amanda is an excellent one at attending events. So tell us what's coming up.
Thank you, Sean. Good evening, everybody. Shame you guys. Thanks for accommodating me. See, Jenny and myself had the wonderful privilege of attending the RISE meeting that happened over the weekend past in East London, which was my first RISE meeting that I attended, and I really enjoyed it. It was very nice meeting Drew and Linda Mokuna. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Mokoena.
Okay. So yes, they were just so on fire, so bubbly. And I can just say that if you go, you grow. So you need to go. And there's 3 things that stood out for me at this meeting. And that's actually part of what I want to say when I tell you more about the upcoming events. And that is that you learn about the products, you hear testimonies, you hear how you can grow your business from people's own personal experience, and you can take what works for you. You get inspired by them, and you learn through their stories. And then also wonderful is the tasting part, experiencing the products for yourself, and they always have great prizes that they give away. The people were out of their skins receiving their packets. So our next upcoming event is the RISE meeting now on Saturday, the 9th of March at Garden Court in Polokwane. So if you know anybody in that area, please invite them and share with them the opportunity coming up at 1:30 in the afternoon. Then following that is Tuesday Tech with our very capable Sean Potter. Thank you, Sean. And that is not to be missed. I found for myself, if you want to be able to sell the products, the more you know, the better you can sell them. Wednesdays, like tonight, thank you, Debbie and John. Hosting and having our special training.
Oops, you lost sound. You lost sound, Amanda? Not hearing you?
And they've got load shedding.
No, not hearing you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very soft.
Okay. All right. And then after that is our Bloemfontein convention, which is from the 14th to the 16th of June. That is not to be missed. I've attended one and I can honestly recommend it. Lovely to attend those meetings. If you want to get inspired, if you want to be motivated, that's the place to be. Following that is the 19th of October is our Impact Summit. If you want to get a good price, you need to book before the end of March. Otherwise, they will be available at not such a good price. And then that would be the 4 days of powerful business training. The latest news on product breakthroughs, next step up recognitions, and much, much more. So that is also not to be missed. And as Jenny said, you need to put these in your diary so that you don't forget them and that you can plan for them. Thank you very much. I hope I didn't do too bad, but I don't. If I missed something, please shout.
Well done, Amanda.
Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, those events are absolutely worth it. Look at it as an investment in your business, not as a cost or an expense. It is so very worth it. Specifically, the longer trainings, the bigger ones like Bloemfontein and Impact Summit. it'll just blow your business right out of this world. So you want to go to the next level? Come to an event and bring a guest every time you go. Don't go alone. Right. So we've heard about how to make money. We've heard about time management. We've heard about the events. But now the big question is, why this particular company? Why do we work with Neolife? And to tell us that, we've got two very experienced people who are going to explain to us, why are we using this? And Mandy, I think you going first, followed by Ansi. Is that the correct way?
Correct.
Yeah, Mandy, go for it. You can share your screen.
Thank you. Sorry. Right. This is a business for everyone, but not everyone is for this business. Who in your opinion is ideal for the opportunity? There are many characters, the main characters that you would look for to develop. They need to have a burning desire to change their circumstances and are willing to change their futures. You have to have people that have a why. Why do they need to have a business? Why do they need to earn an extra income? Lots of people need just a new car, or maybe they have children that need to study further. They need to be teachable. Like has been said earlier this evening, training is very important. The Eagle team supply us with a lot of support in the form of books, CDs, and DVDs. And we are very fortunate these days because you can go onto YouTube and pick up on all the talks and that are done for Neolife and other Neolife groups. Need to develop people skills. Like Sean said, when he first started out in this business, he didn't say boo to anybody. But now look at him go. He's an absolute shining star. And by helping one another, we will become free. But the people that you are looking at must be reliable and dependable. It's no point having anybody that's flighty and here 1 minute and gone the next, because they lose interest and just move on. They also need to have a positive attitude. You don't want to spend your life fighting with somebody who doesn't really want to be doing it. So it's much easier if they are open to doing new things and changing their lives. They need to have a bulldog tenacity. You need to be willing to persist until you succeed. You're going to have your ups and downs, so you can't let it get you down and just give up because it's not working for you. Compare this business to other businesses, e.g. a fast food franchise or a retail shop. Why is our business opportunity different and therefore ideal? A retail store like Spar or Pick n Pay costs a fortune to set up a retail store. You need to have stock, you've got to have shelving, computers, etc. You have a high cost in employing staff. And then if the staff's not reliable, that's another headache for you. It's time consuming. It's necessary for you to be on site all the time to ensure that your business runs properly. The cost of your website if you want to have online shopping. And then, of course, there's the logistics of the company. Transport, delivery, everything is very expensive. And it also takes a long time to set it up. Now, becoming a Neolife distributor, that is your answer. It is very affordable to start up your own business. lots of people say it's just the cost of maybe a pair of new shoes. You don't need to buy stock to keep on hand unless you're in the bush like Jenny and them, and the DC is not far away. But I'm very fortunate. If I have a customer that wants stock, I can have stock same day, or otherwise at the latest the very next day. You can also start as a part-time. So if you have a job already, you can keep doing your job, and in the evenings do your business part-time. As long as you put the hours in, you will reap the benefits. You also get given a free website, which helps with people looking to buy online. Logistics are handled by Neolife. Products we can be very proud of these products. They are based in nature and backed by science. Neolife supplies a scientific advisory board, which makes all of our products and makes sure they're the best they can be. How can we make our ideal business opportunity both appealing to youth as well as being lucrative? There's no risk. It's part-time. No age limit to anyone. Anyone can do it. You don't need a fancy education. So many young people have degrees, but they can't find jobs. They carry huge burdens like student loans to pay back. When I've been to some of the meetings in Durban that Drew and them have done, they've had people talk on youngsters that have been at varsity or in college, and they have started their business while they've been in college. And there's one young lady that I've heard speak a few times. She actually has never had a proper job. She has only ever done Neolife, and she is doing extremely well with it. Our Neolife business have a high income potential. There's nothing holding you back. If you want an increase, just work harder and talk to more people. You don't have the worry of retrenchments. You're in a business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have mentors that want to see you do well. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mandy. Yes, and it just makes so much sense. So, Ansi, why do you do Neolife?
Thank you very much, Sean. Yes, well done to everybody so far. It was an excellent meeting. Yeah, as Nasa Siddiqui said, let's keep the main thing. So I'm going to stick to the main thing. Neolife. Why would you like to do that for a business? Well, I can tell you I've been in corporate. I have a business of my own, home industries, but this is still the best opportunity that I've ever seen and experienced. And as Mandy and Sean mentioned, the income is high, so it all depends on you. So, as mentioned before, just to recap, Neolife has been in business for 66 years in 50 countries, and can you believe it, in South Africa, 53 years. And Charlie and Alta Bolton started it in South Africa. We have a scientific advisory board. They are responsible and do it at their own choice. They are doctors and scientists in their specific field who is doing all the research and the development, and also do clinical trials. And it's also documented in the prestige journals. So as you can see for yourself, this is not a fly-by-night business, which is very important about Neolife. It's their values. If it's not for that, it's not a very good business, and they practice what they preach. It's absolute integrity is the core of who they are and reflect in all they do. People are number one, as mentioned before. We believe in the golden rule: treat others the way that you wanted to be treated. Products that work. Equal opportunity for all. Long range vision. So they also have a fantastic mission, which is to make the world a happier and healthier place, starting by you. So why New Life Business? As mentioned before, New Life is there for everybody, but not everybody is for this business. I often wonder, why should that be? But if you think, then you will hear and feel and listen. You have to be teachable and reliable. Do what you have to do. Have a positive attitude. Be prepared to attend meetings like this, as mentioned by Amanda, and develop your skills. Listen to podcasts and know your products. That is very, very important. You can't talk and experience the results of a product if you don't use it yourself. So
You
New
can't
Life
use-
is
Huh?
New Life is
Yeah.
a fair business. One who does the work will earn the money. No work, no pay. We have to be self-motivated. We can help you and support you, but we can't do the business for you. So if you're serious about your New Life business, you have to use the products, share the opportunity, share the products and personal development. These are the daily success habits. So to conclude, by doing this, you will have a successful business. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Yes. If it's to be, it's up to me. So you've got to do the business. The person that introduces you to the business is not going to do it for you. They're going to help you with it every step of the way, but they're not going to do it for you. You have to do the work. But we are here to support you and encourage you. And as part of that encouragement, we always like to recognize people. And the one that does that the best of everybody is the one that leads by example, and that's our upline, Debbie. Please take over for recognition.
Yay! Yes, I love recognition. I like recognition, and therefore I like to give recognition. And personally, John and I have had a phenomenal month this month. Thank you, team. You've been absolutely brilliant. But you know, we really wish that all those that are on the meeting today will be directors, because the directors are earning 15 to 18,000 Rand a month. And I'm sure, in fact, I know that everyone can do with that little extra. Yeah, we've had a phenomenal month. I think we were paid from overseas. We've been paid six amounts of money came in from overseas. New Zealand, Australia, Canada, America, UK, and I think it was Germany. Yeah. So, and it helps. It's just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. But when it came into our account, and New Life do it for you. So you don't even have to worry about that. So if you've got people here, look after them. Teach them about the product, because I promise you, when they leave South Africa, they will never leave the product. They will always get it no matter what. Jenny's got people in her team in the UK. They can't get products that we've got in South Africa. And she makes a point. Every time somebody comes to South Africa and goes back to the UK, she places a nice big order. So yes, wonderful. So back to what I meant to be saying. It's just wonderful to have you all on. Well done. And the talks, oh my gosh, we're getting so professional. It really is fantastic. Well done, guys. Right. We've got 100 to 250 points. It's Dominique, Barry, Liz, and Fiona. Well done. That was Fiona's first order after her kit, and she got the big kit. So that was fantastic. And then 250 to 500 was Amanda, Kay, and Ansi. Well done, guys, girls, ladies. Then 1,000 to 2,000 points was Jenny P and Jenny H. And then 2,000 to 3,000 was Sean with 70, and I will come back to that. And then 4,000 up was Linda V. She got nice over 4,000. And one of her people from from America was one of our biggest payouts. So she also got a nice income from the American lady and also the Canada lady. Okay. And by the way, I don't know either of them. So isn't that amazing? So yeah, work hard now and you'll be rewarded. Okay, and then we've got new people. Oh, February was fantastic, guys. Well done. We've got Georgia van der Merwe, who's on today. Well done. Well done, Georgia. And then that Rosemary, I think Rosemary was also on. That's Rosemary's new downline or new lady. So well done, Rose. And then we've got, oh, Kay's done very well this month as well. Kay got Susan Williamson and Tanya Rudley. Well done, Kay. 2 people. Well done. Both distributors. And then John and I also got 2 people. We got Blessiness, and Tony and Christy. So, yeah, we're very excited. We had a good month this month. Just a quick one that I did want to say was 500 Club. Remember, 500 Club, you have to be on this ADT, otherwise you don't qualify for 500 Club because it's an Eagle Team incentive. If you get 500 points on your own, then you will get 50 Rand, 70 Rand, and your upline director will give you 70 Rand and put it in an account. It's for a rainy day, and that could be forever. I don't know when. So don't worry about it. Put it away and let it earn money for you. And then if you get 500 points with your team, then you will get 50 Rand and 50 Rand from your upline. Okay. And then if you get your fully qualified director, you will get 100 Rand from your upline director, and you put in 100 Rand. And the upline director, by the way, must be a qualified upline director. Okay. So well done, guys. I think that's my lot, and I'm so happy to see you all on here. It's lovely to see you face to face. It really is. I don't know how much time I've got, but I want to share something that someone said today, and I thought it was absolutely so opening. He was saying elderly people shouldn't retire. What it really means is retiring. In other words, you're getting new tires. You're actually now starting your life. So that was a wonderful thing to just tell me, that you don't retire once you reach 60 and they spit you out of the system. That's not the way it works. You are just retiring. Fiona, you're retiring. So that's brilliant. Okay, guys, thank you.
Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, tell people they're not retiring, they're retreating.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everyone. It's been a great meeting, but we're not finished yet, because as we like to say, yes, there's more. And we are going to finish off, and it's always great to finish off on a high. And the person who's always motivating me, who's motivating us as a team, is going to send us off on a high this week, and that is our Chief Eagle, John.
Thank you, Sean. Wow, what a lovely evening of all those incredible talks. I'm so impressed. Charlie Bolton always said, surround yourself with people better than you. And I think we've just proved that tonight. We're all fantastic. I've got a printout of what you earned this month. Can I just read out a couple? Sean earned 44,875 Rand. Jenny Potter earned 35,900 Rand. Jenny Holiday got 38,000 Rand. Liz and Barry Kings, they earned 48,000 Rand. I'm obviously just kidding about those incomes. But one day I want to do that. I want to read out some incomes over 35,000 Rand. And there's not one of you on this line tonight that can't do that. You know that. And I actually likened our business to a parking lot. When you looked into the lot there, the vehicle you chose of all the other vehicles was Neolife. It might not have been at that stage when you looked at it, the shiniest and the most rugged, but it had a track record from over 65 years, from 1958. So it was a good runner, and it set a lot of people financially free. So then if you look at your vehicle, and this is the one that you've selected, you've named your business, whatever name you've called it, and you've driven it out the parking lot with a whole set of instructions and a lot of do's and don'ts and policies and procedures, etc. That was the manual. But in the end, you are the driver. You got that manual. You got your license to actually drive. The first thing when it came out the parking lot, you had to fill up the vehicle with the fuel. And if you had a 4x4 and it ran diesel, you would choose diesel and not petrol. So you'd have that in the manual. And this is what's keeping you going and running. And I see that along the way, some people's tanks are running empty. And you're going along and you're tugging and you're looking at another hill coming up. And sometimes you can't even be bothered to change the gear into a lower range so you can get some speed up. But you know what? This is such an unforgiving business. That's why I love it.
Forgiving business.
It's such a forgiving business. It really is. You get to a crest of the hill, and there's a long downhill. And maybe some of you have just gotten out of your vehicle and you put your one foot out and you've helped the car to get along. So you've sort of stepped out there and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. But now, 2024, this vehicle is gathering momentum. And you know, by the time you reach the bottom of that slope, you are unstoppable. Because what do you need? You've got the vehicle, you've got the company, you've got the products, you've got the people, you've got the leadership skills, you've got everything, even those forthcoming events that was so beautifully put, you've got them coming up, and they are like the mechanics and the people that are instructing you on how to get this vehicle on that highway. As you're traveling down your road, you might get other cars that will pass you, and you might pass other cars. Don't worry about that. In fact, don't even look at your rearview mirror. I want you in this vehicle, take the rearview mirror and throw it out the window. Just make sure there's no passengers or passers by. You don't have to look back because we're going forward. And then you happen to look at the scenery as you're going. And as you get higher up in this business, the scenery actually changes. And you actually start looking to the overseas travel, and you start looking at rubbing shoulders with the world team members and the president's team. So the future is so bright. Put your headlights on, get the fuel indicator in your tanks looking on full, because this is where, like tonight, from all those speakers that we had tonight, and thank you, Sean, for being the MC and keeping track. I've got 3 minutes left there. So I just want to thank everyone on here, you incredible leaders.
Jenny convener.
Just, yeah, Jenny, let's give Jenny a hand clap.
Yeah, well done.
Very well done, Jenny.
Good convening.
Yeah, and Sean kept it on track. Good presentation there. And each one of you, I could see you were passionate about what you're talking about. So what's keeping us? If you put your foot down there, there's no stalling in this business. We just keep going, look for that downhill, gather momentum. And once you've got momentum, reach the top. Reach the top because you can do it. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yes, it really is a simple thing. Make the decision today. Don't just decide to look at a plan and plan. Take the action. If you don't step forward, you're never going to take the next step. So put your foot out, step forward again, step forward faster, spread your arms, and take off like an eagle. Have a
Yeah.
great week. Have a great month. We'll see you all next
At the
week.
top.
Yes. All right. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you.